Have you ever imagined becoming successful, rich, respected, but somehow you still do nothing about it? Here's the scary part. Some people don't fail because they're lazy. They fail because their brain becomes addicted to dreaming instead of acting, and most of them never realize it. If you've ever felt stuck between, "I want more," and "Why can't I move?" this video is for you. Because the psychology behind big dreams and zero action is deeper than you think. And it starts with the first reason. Reason 1. Fantasy feels like progress. When you imagine success, your brain releases dopamine. You feel rewarded before doing any real work. That's why some people spend years talking about goals instead of chasing them. The dream itself becomes satisfying. But eventually, dreaming isn't enough anymore. And that leads to the second reason. Reason 2. Fear of failure. A lot of people say they're waiting for the right time, but deep down, they're afraid of finding out they're not as special as they imagined. As long as the dream stays in their head, it stays perfect, because reality can embarrass you. So the brain chooses procrastination over possible failure, and over time, this creates another problem. Reason 3. Addiction to motivation. Some people become addicted to feeling motivated instead of actually changing. They watch videos, save quotes, make plans, but never execute. Their brain mistakes inspiration for progress, and slowly, motivation replaces discipline. That's when something dangerous happens. They stop trusting themselves. Reason 4. Loss of self-trust. Every time you say, "I'll start tomorrow," and don't, your brain remembers. Eventually, you stop believing your own words, and that destroys confidence. Because confidence doesn't come from thinking. It comes from keeping promises to yourself. Without action, unrealized potential starts feeling heavy, and that brings us to the final reason. Reason 5. They love the idea, not the process. Many people love the idea of success, but hate the process required to achieve it. Because real growth is repetitive, uncomfortable, and slow, the brain naturally chooses comfort over change. So instead of building discipline, people build excuses. And this creates a hidden cost. The impact, the hidden cost. The biggest danger isn't failure. It's waking up years later realizing you could have become more. That feeling turns into regret, insecurity, and self-doubt. Deep down, you know the truth. Your dreams are big, but your actions are small. And eventually, you must choose. Keep escaping into fantasies, or finally change. The solution. Stop obsessing over huge goals. Focus on small actions repeated daily. Because every action teaches your brain, "I am someone who follows through." That's how real confidence is built. Not through motivation, through repetition. The people who change their lives aren't always smarter. They just stop negotiating with themselves. But here's the disturbing part. Sometimes procrastination has nothing to do with laziness. It comes from hidden mental patterns formed during childhood, patterns that secretly control confidence and behavior. And once you understand them, you start seeing human psychology completely differently.